What stood out about JobScore was, first of all, the ease of use, the intuitive nature, and just sort of the sleek look of it. It was something where you could easily figure out, okay, here's my homepage, how to navigate it. We are a small charter school organization that has 2 sites here in Oakland. We serve just under 1,000 kids across K-12. Typically, we hire about 30 to 50 people in a school year, and this past year we hired 90.
JobScore has been revolutionary, right? Because in the past, I've hired prior to JobScore and with JobScore. And so spending a lot of time on the technical aspects of the work doesn't give you the time to really work on the adaptive cultural pieces of thinking about fit, of thinking about how the person showed up in the performance task.
JobScore has definitely automated many of the things that we used to do manually or that we just didn't do. Before we started using JobScore, I looked at, there are hundreds of products out there. We were really impressed by the full suite of capabilities, so from all the way to reporting and the visibility that it gave between different people in the hiring process, which is one of the pieces that ATSs that are more recruiter focused don't necessarily do. Our hiring managers are extremely active in JobScore. Once we have someone who we think from a phone screen on the recruiting end is going to be a great fit, then we're able to forward that candidate to the hiring manager through JobScore. And then the hiring manager in JobScore is able to, with kind of a click of a button, be able to invite that person for an interview, set up their team using their calendars, which are synced through Google Calendar for us, and build that whole process out really easily in JobScore. And then it syncs to all of their calendars.
I have had many roles at Lighthouse. I actually started here as a 4th grade teacher in 2014, and that was when I really got to learn about the methodology and the purpose and mission of Lighthouse, which is teaching the whole child. Now I actually work as part of the talent team, recruiting the best and brightest for our kids. We also use JobScore to post a variety of positions on many different job boards. I would say that most of our candidates are online now, so they are going to EdJoin and even EdWeekly. We have different permissions that we use with our JobScore account. We can assign certain notes for hiring managers to only see, or we can open those notes out to other members of the interview panel. It keeps everything in a central location, and we've gotten great positive reviews from hiring managers about that feature. We actually can hire a lot faster than what we were able to do before because of the automated tasks. When I go to move a candidate to the next phase, I can actually set up several tasks in one go, and being an organizational nerd, that's a big deal for me. I can decide to email the candidate to give them an update. I can schedule a session with a follow-up with my panel to see about the debrief, and I can review those interview notes all at the same time. And that just saves a lot of time, which means our time to hire from initiating the conversation with a candidate to actually having them on site just shrinks significantly. One thing that I've really appreciated about JobScore is the customer service and how I feel like I can actually talk to a real person on the rare occasion that I do have a problem that I need to solve. Our hiring managers are really involved in the JobScore process. They're using it all the way from setting up interviews with candidates directly to, earlier today I got a ping and a request to generate a contract, which is really exciting, and that tells me that people are using JobScore consistently and that it's actually helping them.
JobScore really supports me to spend my energy in the right way in designing tasks that will help me to really see a candidate in their best light, because JobScore takes care of all of the technical aspects. I can hire faster, and the data shows that we hire faster. Our talent team is amazing, and so every year since we've been prior to JobScore and since we've been in partnership with JobScore, we've been seeing a decline in the number of days that it takes us to fill a position and to close out our hiring cycle overall. It's pretty impressive. And every time we're not able to transition a desired candidate to a hire, that's lost dollars in time and in energy spent. And so JobScore is also saving us money.
We have brought that down to just over 30 days from post to contract, so we're really proud of being able to process so much faster. I don't know if you know this about JobScore, but when you actually click hired and you close out a job, then you get this fun page where everyone's high-fiving and saying how awesome it is, and they give you a tally at the bottom. And so I think we're probably at like 200 people, somewhere around there.